The Pistons are above 500 in January for the first time since 2018. A huge turnaround for the organization considering the team only won 14 games last year. A big difference compared to seasons prior is the health of Cade Cunningham. The most games he has played over his short career is 64. 2 seasons ago, he only played 12 games. This season, he's on pace to play the most of his NBA career. He's only missed 4 games so far, and hopefully that continues. On top of good health, he's the best he's ever been. He has an argument for being the best point guard in the entire Eastern Conference. He easily will be named an All-Star. 24.4 points, 9.5 assists, and 6.7 rebounds per game. He's a triple-double threat every single night. Not only that, he's having a career year efficiency-wise, 45% from the field and 37% from 3 on 6.6 attempts per game. He's quietly turned into one of the best pull-up shooters in the league as well. Not only that, he's listed at 6'6", 220 pounds, so he can guard multiple positions and he has developed into a very solid defender. He's a legit two-way huge point guard with size, and he's the main reason why the Pistons are winning. Plus, the Pistons are a much improved shooting team compared to last season, going from 26th to 17th in three-point percentage. The main reason for this is the addition of Malik Beasley, simply one of the best off-season signings in the entire NBA. 16 points per game for him. He's one of the best volume three-point shooters, 9.3 threes attempted per game. To put that into perspective, that's tied with Damian Lillard. And Malik is shooting 39.6% from 3. Crazy production, crazy efficiency from deep, considering he's making $6 million a year. That's a lot for the common person, but in the NBA, that's not that much. You usually don't get that type of production from a guy making that much. And JB Bickerstaff deserves a lot of credit and also deserves some recognition for Coach of the Year. I personally would go with the Magic coach right now, but JB Bickerstaff is in the discussion. He has been a major upgrade over Monty Williams. I think he just is more motivated. I feel like he's doing a great job getting the most out of his roster. Jaden Ivey must be mentioned. It's sad that he just got injured and will be out for a while because he was averaging 17.6 points, career high, 46% from the field, career high, 40% from 3, easily a career high. His previous high was 34% from 3. Not only that, he was shooting a career high 5.1 three-pointers attempted per game. Just the treatment of Jaden Ivey compared to last year is night and day different. Another JB Bickerstaff effect is the Pistons are one of the best rebounding teams in the NBA. Last season, they were ranked 17th in rebounding percentage. This year, they are ranked number 4, which results in 14.7 second chance points per game. That would rank 9th in the NBA. Last season, they were 21st in that category. I think that stat alone just shows the team is more locked in, they're more engaged, they try harder, they hustle more for this head coach, and they care so much more than last season. It felt like half the team, including their head coach, was checked out very early a year ago. Jalen Duren leads the team in this category, 9.4 rebounds with 3.3 offensive rebounds per game. Their point guard, Cade Cunningham, is second, averaging 6.4 rebounds per game. What a luxury to have your point guard rebounding like that. Then Tobias Harris with 6.6 rebounds. Isaiah Stewart with 6 rebounds per game as well. Asar Thompson must be mentioned. If he played more, he would be averaging more rebounds, but right now, 4.7 rebounds per game. On top of that, JB has them as one of the most efficient fast break teams in the league. 17.2 points in transition per game, ranking 6th in the NBA. That's the Cade Cunningham effect as well, because he can grab a rebound, facilitate, or score for himself. Last season, they were 15th in fast break scoring. Little improvements such as shooting, rebounding, and then just, scoring in transition have made them a respectable offense, where last year they were in the bottom 5 for offensive rating. Now they are in the middle of the pack. I'm also a big fan of this young duo, Asar Thompson and the rookie Ron Holland. Both are amazing transition players, but also raw offensively in the half court. But both have shown signs of being able to do a little bit of everything on that end of the floor as well. They also have what you can't really teach, aka being insane athletes. They both can jump out the gym, guard multiple positions, rebound the basketball while bringing defensive intensity and hustle. I made an in-depth video on Asar the other day. Check it out after this video. But basically, when he's in the lineup, they have a better chance of winning. His potential is crazy, just like his brother. And going back to Ron Holland, him just being 19 years old and already he's showing potential on the court is a huge win in itself. He's so young, he has no clue what he's doing, and he's finding a way to be positive. Both of those two will be a part of the core for a very long time. And a couple of role players I want to mention that help stabilize the team. They aren't anything special, sometimes can be negatives, but it's just better than what they had in terms of depth last season. Tobias Harris and Tim Hardaway Jr., two inconsistent but capable pieces. Tobias is giving them double figures every night. Tim Hardaway Jr. in November shot 28% from 3. Not good. But then December and January, it's been a different Hardaway. The last 15 games, he's averaging 11.3 points while shooting 37.8% from 3 on high volume. 5.5 3-pointers attempted per game. Then you go to the big man rotation. Jalen Duren, of course. Isaiah Stewart, we know what he brings. Full-out toughness and hustle to the team. He's been fighting the injury bug, unfortunately, this year. And then you got B-Ball Paul, who has stepped up. He's only averaging 11 minutes per game, but it feels like whenever he plays, he has a positive impact. Even their back end of the bench guys are capable. Like Simone Fontecchio, he's been finding his groove lately, shooting 40% from 3 on 4 attempts per game in the last 15 games. And then, of course, Marcus Sasser. I'm a big fan of his game because it seems like he always gives you efficient buckets off the bench. Overall, those players I just mentioned aren't going to knock your socks off, but you could tell the team is just so much deeper than last season. The Detroit Pistons have a chance to make the playoffs. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments section.